You can do amazing stuff. Almost like Kyle Crane.
In 2014, the city of Harran begins to see a surge in violent attacks. The first of these was a man named Mr. Barrick, who arrived at work feeling ill and locked himself in his office, only to emerge and beat 2 co-workers to death, eventually being subdued and beaten to death himself by police. As it became apparent the attacks were caused by a virus, the government initially dismissed it as a severe flu, and the Global Relief Effort, or GRE for short, began a public health campaign to limit the spread, but this did little to stop it. The infection rates just kept rising. The government sent in hazmat suits to rescue the healthy survivors from the city, but the hazmat suits weren't sealed correctly and those wearing them became infected themselves. 2 days after they sent out the hazmat unit, Harran was quarantined, as the number of infected was now greater than the number of survivors. There were 2 major factions now operating in the quarantined Harran: the Tower, which acted as a safe haven, providing support for survivors or those infected, and Rais's gang, a group of hostile survivors equipped with military weaponry who seek to rule and control all of Harran. The GRE has been airdropping in supplies such as food, but also a suppressant drug called antizin which keeps infected survivors human for a little while longer. Kadir Suleiman, originally a military commander who was placed in charge of Harran during the outbreak, stole a sensitive file from the GRE after they refused to extract his paraplegic younger brother Hassan, who later died because of this. Fueled by grief and rage, Suleiman vowed revenge against the GRE and used this file as blackmail. 2 months after the outbreak, the GRE hires Kyle Crane, an ex-military freelance operative, to enter Harran and hunt down Kadir Suleiman and retrieve the stolen file. As Kyle is airdropped in, both factions see the GRE plane and believe it to be another routine antizin or supply drop. Once he lands, he is immediately approached by 3 bandits who sneak behind and attack Crane. After firing a shot and killing one of them, the other 2 retreat as a viral quickly sprints over and grabs Crane's arm, biting and infecting him with the Harran virus. The viral is taken off Crane and killed by Amir, one of the tower's runners who is also a secret GRE operative. Amir, along with the help of another tower runner, Jade, grab Crane and move him off the streets as more infected are fast approaching. While trying to hold them off, Amir is unfortunately overwhelmed and dies after sacrificing himself. Jade radios in the tower telling them to prepare a sickbay for Crane as he loses consciousness and passes out.
One of us?
We'll see.
He wakes up 3 days later and meets with Rahim, the younger brother of Jade, who sends him down to the 13th floor to rescue a survivor from an infected.
Jesus. How many people died here?
While down there, Crane radios the GRE telling them he's taking steps to blend in with the tower's people and that he's got infected.
Acknowledged. Time is of the essence, Crane. Remember that.
Somebody! What the hell?
After proving himself, Rahim takes Crane to their training course on the roof of the building.
Watch this.
Holy shit! Holy shit!
On his way back, Crane suffers from his first seizure, a side effect and a reminder that he's infected, and he's sent to a nearby safe zone where Dr. Zara gives him his first shot of antizin. It's also here that Crane meets Spike, the man in charge of protecting Dr. Zara while he searches for a potential cure to the virus. Spike sends Crane on a mission to set a number of traps in preparation for the night supply run. As Crane is setting the traps, the sun begins to go down, and after he sets the last one, he heads to a nearby safe zone where he encounters a fast-moving zombie called a bolter.
Oh shit. The fuck is that?
Crane sleeps for the night, and upon waking up is informed that the night mission was a complete failure.
Something bad happened. We need to talk.
The night mission can actually be seen in the Run Boy Run trailer for the game, where all of the night runners except for one die, and the one that does survive suffers huge trauma to the head. So Crane returns to Spike, who gives him a UV flashlight for defending against the highly dangerous infected called Volatiles which come out at night. Spike also tells Crane to head to the tower as, following the failed night mission, all scouts have been called in.
But you need to get back to the tower. Jay called all the scouts in, and that means you.
Before heading in, he radios the GRE, who urge him to identify the tower's leader and contact them immediately. As Crane enters the meeting, he introduces himself to Brecken, the tower's leader, and the only survivor from the night run, with bandages from his injury clearly visible on his head. Crane offers to go and get the next airdrop, as Brecken is clearly in no condition to do so after being ambushed by Rais's men.
Good luck, Crane.
Once outside, Crane again calls the GRE to report his mission.
Report.
When he makes it to the first airdrop, he finds it empty, already looted by Rais's men. But when he looks up, he sees 2 new airdrops.
Did you see that?
Yeah, 2 drops.
Racing to get there first, he was once again too late, as they had already made it to the first drop. With night fast approaching, Crane sprints to the second airdrop and actually manages to make it in time, finding a crate full of antizin. But this is where the story takes a turn. As he opens the airdrop, he contacts the GRE, who instruct him to destroy any antizin that he finds.
Crane here. I'm about to recover an antizin drop.
It's very possible that Rais is our man. So if you find an airdrop containing antizin, destroy it.
What? Why?
It will force interaction with Rais. You can go under Brecken's auspices as an ambassador, if you will.
But there are civilians depending on this stuff.
Our plan is focused on the greater good. Remember that.
This is where Crane's trust in the GRE starts to crumble, but he reluctantly destroys the antizin in a move which changes the fate of the tower forever. Peeking through a nearby gate, Crane gets his first glimpse of the volatiles that Spike had warned him about. And as night was now in full swing, he races back to the tower before they get a chance to tear him apart. Back at the tower, Crane walks in on the runners discussing their last resort, approaching Rais in hopes of brokering a deal for antizin. Continuing his cover and aiding the GRE, Crane offers to be the one to approach Rais. Brecken appears grateful and urges Kyle to come back in one piece. Once Crane makes it over to Rais's place, we get the chilling introduction to the warlord of Harran.
Now I give you a choice. Very simple. Your right hand or your left? Left! Was that my left or your left?
I'm here to make a deal.
A deal. For antizin, no doubt. Desperate times.
Crane is directed to Kareem, the quartermaster for Rais, who tasks Crane with restoring a radio antenna.
Let's see if it was worth the hassle. Hey, Kareem, second transmitter's up and running. Is it working? Kareem, do you hear me?
Loud and clear. Nice job.
When he returns, instead of getting antizin, he is instead given more tasks, this time of collecting debt money from nearby groups of survivors. Something he does reluctantly, especially when he has to threaten some of the groups.
Fuck off! I'll tell you what. How about I break both your legs and drag you through the streets back to Rais's place, huh? Kareem, I got Gersel's money. I fucking hate myself now, but I got the money.
The self-hatred fades eventually.
On his way back to Rais, Brecken radios to tell him an outbreak has happened within the tower on the 18th floor, reminding Crane how urgent their need for antizin has become.
Can't sugarcoat this, Crane. We need antizin right fucking now.
When Crane returns to Rais, he is given a measly 5 vials of antizin, but Rais makes a proposal to Crane where he promises more antizin if they hand over Jade.
The athlete, the Scorpion, Jade Aldemir. She's one of your number. Bring her to me.
Which Crane promptly refuses.
What? No, forget it. I'm not doing it.
I hear no conviction in your voice, Crane. You have not yet made your choice, I can tell.
When he gets away from Rais's building, Crane again contacts the GRE, and it's through this interaction that we can see him starting to open his eyes more to their true nature.
He wanted me to kidnap Jade Aldemir and dump her with him so he can make her fight in his pit.
Yes, and? Was that it?
What do you mean, was that it? I'm not a fucking human trafficker.
If Rais wants one girl, then give her to him. You'll be there to keep an eye on her, won't you?
What the fuck kind of humanitarian outfit are you guys? And for that matter, if this project file can save the world, why keep it a fucking secret?
We're not paying you to be insubordinate, Crane. Get this done.
Fuck you, asshole.
Returning to the tower, Crane is immediately approached by Jade, who tells him that they actually lost the entire 18th floor. He goes up to see Brecken, who informs him that the GRE are no longer broadcasting information about antizin drops. When he goes to the roof to contact the GRE about seizing the antizin drops, he finds a drunk Rahim who tells him about a plan to blow up a volatile nest.
Shit, oh my... don't drop me! Don't drop me!
Once Rahim goes inside, Crane contacts the GRE again.
Things have gotten a bit strained with the Ministry. Resuming the airdrops would not be politically advantageous at the moment.
You assholes take the fucking cake, you know that? You and your fucking file.
After this, Jade calls Crane to tell him that Rais is now using an abandoned school as a supply dump.
And I think it may be where he's storing his antizin.
So the two meet outside the school for a mission to steal antizin from Rais. Once inside, Crane accidentally sets off the alarm, forcing him to fight his way through the building. After finding the keys to the basement, they open a crate, only to discover it does not contain antizin, but dynamite. so they grab the dynamite and run for it. On their way out, Crane spots another bolter which again runs away from him. When he returns to the tower, Crane makes Raheem promise not to use the dynamite for the Volatile nest, assuring Raheem that it's too dangerous and that he would do it himself.
Raheem, do we have a deal?
I guess.
Do we have a deal?
Yes. We have a deal.
Crane gets a hold of Dr. Zera, asking him about the bolters he keeps seeing. Dr. Zera asks Crane for a tissue sample from one of the bolters so that he can run some tests. So Crane heads out at night to track down a bolter and retrieve a sample, bringing it to Dr. Zera in his trailer. Dr. Zera analyzes the sample and tells Crane the result that he got was positive, indicating that a cure would be possible, although not with the equipment in the slums. Dr. Camden, another researcher set up in Old Town where the infection first broke out, had been working closely with Dr. Zera and would have the necessary technology to pursue the cure. Therefore, Crane proposes bringing the research manually to Dr. Camden as it was too large to send digitally. Zera agrees and begins to compile the research in one package, telling Crane he would notify him when it's ready to be transported. As Crane leaves the trailer, he is contacted by Raheem, who tells Crane that he and another tower runner, Omar, took the dynamite to blow up the Volatile nest, but things have went badly and they need immediate help. Crane rushes over where he finds Omar's body but no sign of Raheem. Eventually, he finds Raheem hiding in a boxcar inside a warehouse, bleeding slightly. Raheem has already armed the explosives and hands them to Crane. In a heart-pounding timed mission, Crane sprints through the Volatile nest, planting charges on multiple floors and just barely making it out alive before the detonation.
Hey, Raheem! It worked, man! Hey, your plan worked, kid!
Strangely, Raheem didn't respond to Crane on the radio. When Crane returns to the boxcar, one of the most emotional moments of the story plays out.
Oh, Raheem! Oh, you should have seen it! Oh, God. The whole damn building came down! Oh, shit! No, Raheem, stop! Raheem, it's me! It's me, kid, it's Crane! Oh, Jesus! Raheem, stop! It's a fucking bite wound. You goddamn stupid fucking kid! Oh, God. Jade.
The cut that Raheem was cradling before turned out to be a bite wound. The younger brother of Jade Aldemir, who looked up to Crane and wanted to prove his worth, was now gone. When Crane returns to the tower to speak with Brecken, the two are unaware that someone is listening in.
Maybe if I didn't leave him there, he'd still be alive. Oh no. Jade.
Jade, wait.
Jade, goddammit.
Just give her time. She needs to grieve. Whoa. Sarah! Shit! Get down there! We can't let them take it!
With no time to spare, a fire breaks out down by Zera's research trailer. Crane books it down to see what's going on, only to find the place overrun with Rais's thugs. After slaughtering them all, a dying man's last breath informs Crane that Rais has kidnapped Dr. Zera. Crane returns to Rais's building, only this time he finds another way in through the roof. As he enters, he makes a quick call to the GRE, or so he thinks.
That's too bad, Agent Crane. This is the Ministry of Defense.
The fuck? What the hell's going on? What happened to the GRE?
The global relief efforts position here has been diminished.
The Ministry of Defence go on to tell Crane that they have declared Harran a Code 1 target zone, and that they plan to carpet bomb the city in order to save billions of lives.
You have 48 hours.
With only 48 hours now before they carpet bomb Harran, time really is of the essence. Fighting further into the building and mowing down mobs of Rais's thugs in the process, Crane eventually finds Dr. Zera. Unfortunately though, the door between them is locked.
Who is it? Who's there?
Relax, Doc. It's me.
My research. It must reach Dr. Camden. That's why I gave the packages to Jade.
Doc?
So, it takes no more than a false hope of rescue to loosen the good doctor's lips.
Crane is knocked out and wakes up in the pit, Rais's arena, where he forces men to fight for his entertainment. Rais unleashes hordes of infected for Crane to fight, which he does and takes them all down. Impressed by his ability, Rais drops in another surprise, one of the game's strongest zombies, a demolisher. Through a mixture of timed attacks and evasive maneuvers, with normal zombies and virals still attacking him, Crane manages to take down the demolisher. Immediately clocking on to Crane's true identity, Rais outs him.
Your skills no longer come as a surprise, Crane. The GRE selects its operatives well.
Shit.
Then one of the hardest cutscenes of the entire game ensues, revealing the true nature of the GRE which Crane had been suspecting for a while.
Publish the file.
You just doomed thousands of innocent people! That's what you get with your fucking chaos!
You don't know what was on that file, do you, Crane? The GRE plans to weaponize the virus, not cure it. They're only interested in profit, not saving lives. You have become their trained monkey. Pathetic. All right. Kill him.
Doc, come on, let's get you out of here.
Crane, save these people. They don't deserve all of this.
You! Crane! What are you swine waiting for? Shoot him!
I'm sorry, Doc.
With no time to grieve Zara's death, chaos ensues as Crane races to escape Rise's garrison. Just barely making it out, Crane suffers another seizure as the antizin supply has been drying up. As he makes his way back to the tower, he passes out. Fortunately, Brecken finds him and takes him to a safe zone. Crane is informed that Jade is already on her way to Dr. Camden in Old Town and has taken Zara's research with her. When Crane is adamant about making the journey there, Brecken tells him of a group called the Saviours who are able to smuggle people through the quarantine walls. When he approaches the Saviours, they thank him for cutting off Rise's arm and send him to the
collapsed tunnel that led to Old Town.
Making it to the tunnel, Crane is introduced to Hassan and they have a strange conversation.
So did you take Jade through too? Who? She's from here. Dark hair, pretty, tough as nails.
Maybe. Don't know. We don't always ask names.
After which Crane is escorted through to the sewers. After fighting through numerous infected, Hassan radios Crane to apologise for crossing him, but tells him that
Rais has me by the balls.
Crane then has to fight his way through all of Rise's men that were waiting to ambush him and makes it to Old Town, also known as Sector 0.
Jade, it's Crane. Do you copy? Jade, it's Crane. Can you hear me? Damn it. Alright. It's time for some local talent. Troy, this is Crane. Do you copy?
Crane? It's great to hear from you. What can I help you with?
Yeah, I'm in your neck of the woods now, and I'd love to put our heads together. Where can I find you?
As Crane heads to Troy's location, he also contacts Dr. Camden to let him know he's now in Old Town, and that once he finds Jade and the research, he'll be on his way there. When Crane meets with Troy, he asks if she's heard from Jade. Troy radios Jade, who answers immediately.
Jade? Hey, it's Crane. Now, I know you're headed for Dr. Camden, but his clinic's surrounded by zombies and Rise's thugs, so just let me come and help you.
Crane, stay away from me. I hear your voice, and all I can see is my brother.
Please, just hear me out, okay? Look, the thing is, the GRE hired me, alright? I was supposed to find out where Rais sent this classified file, but that doesn't matter anymore because the Ministry contacted me. Jade, they were going to firebomb the city, but I talked them into waiting because they want that research that you're carrying. Now we need to figure out some way to let them know that we've got it.
You bastard!
Jade?
Crane. The last time I spoke to her, she was at the university.
Upon reaching the university, Crane is told by Fadan that Jade came through a while ago but has since left.
She left this for you.
That's a mirror. Why would she have left me this?
Well, I can't say for certain. But she did ask me to tell you, not again.
As Crane leaves the university, Troy radios him, urging him to return to their tower as they have broke through the communication jam.
An internal global relief effort document surfaced today that, if verified, implicates the GRE in a far-reaching criminal conspiracy. Instead of trying to find a cure for the Harran virus, according to the file, the GRE had plans to weaponize it and sell it to the highest bidder.
I was the last survivor left in the quarantine. I can't believe I made it out.
According to Colonel Tanner, once his decontamination process is finished, the infection will be completely obliterated.
They're making their excuses to the rest of the world for destroying a city.
We already had an idea of how to send a message. We were going to plant explosives in a building and set off fires in a pattern, something the zombies could never do. We got the runner, Michael, over to the Wright's building, but he can't get through to the top floors. Too many biters.
I tell Michael I'm on my way.
With the file now public that Crane was originally tasked with recovering, it seems that Rais was telling the truth after all. The GRE were indeed planning to weaponize and sell the virus. Crane heads to Michael's location to carry out the plan of a controlled explosion. Crane plants the explosives and they evacuate the building, detonating the explosives once out.
Crane, we see it. Great job, Crane. I heard what you did. I see what you did.
Unfortunately, jets from the Ministry of Defence catch on to what they're doing and fire missiles at the apartment to cover up the effort of the survivors. On the bright side, he receives a call from Jade saying she appreciates what he did and tells him to meet her on the Emerald Canal. When Crane gets there, things take a turn for the worse.
Jade! Jade!
Museum, yes. Rais is using it as his headquarters.
There's gotta be a way to sneak in, right? I mean, some way to surprise him?
The museum's curator. He should know something about the dungeons hidden beneath the fortress.
Great, I'll talk to him.
Crane approaches the museum curator, who tells him,
There's an entrance under the surface of Emerald Pond, but it would be a long swim under the water. You would most likely drown.
Yeah, well, most likely isn't definitely, so guess I'll give it a try.
With the lung capacity of a whale, Crane manages to swim through the underwater tunnel and up into the museum. As he makes his way through the museum, he begins to have more seizures as the time since his last antizen shot increases. After wiping the floor with Rais's thugs, then slaughtering all of the infected in his way, Crane has yet another ill-timed seizure, but continues on to find Jade.
Give me a minute. I'll be right as rain.
You do not have the luxury of a minute, Scorpion. Now that I have Zera's research, the GRE will do as I commanded.
Oh, Jade, are you hurt? They didn't bite you, did they?
Sweet little Jade is far from fine, Crane. She was bitten and infected hours ago. How noble of her to try and hide it from you. Once again, you find yourself with a choice, Crane. Your precious Scorpion is about to turn, but so are you. Who will receive the antizin?
Jade, here, you take this.
No.
Oh, come on. Listen, I've still got some in my system. You need this worse than I do.
Crane, I just want you to promise me one thing. When the time comes, you're the one who takes me out.
What? No,
Promise me.
Jade, I can't.
Crane's final seizure ensues before he's fully transformed and lost forever. In this dreamlike sequence, Crane is taken through a bunch of memories, hearing Jade's voice over them.
No. God damn it, no, don't make me do this! Oh no. Oh God, Jade, what was that? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to.
In an emotional turmoil, Crane ends Jade's life the same way he did with Raheem, by snapping her neck. Rais sends his right-hand man, Tahir, down to finish Crane off, but Crane, now filled with an inhuman rage after yet another runner close to him dies, mercilessly tears Tahir to shreds, giving us a glimpse into Crane's character when he is pushed to his end.
Go to hell, Crane.
Wow, Tahir. You're looking pretty fucked up, huh? Yeah, those don't look like the kinds of wounds you recover from.
So, then kill me.
No, I shouldn't. I should just leave you here to suffer. That's what you deserve.
Yes? Then why don't you?
Because you're not the kind of loose end you leave untied.
After permanently silencing Tahir and discovering that Rais has the research, Crane steps outside and contacts Troy.
Jade's dead.
Crane heads back to their base where they inform him of the plan to amplify the highest antenna in Harran to broadcast their message to the whole world, which leads us to one of the most cinematic missions in the entire game.
Beautiful weather. Oh, this must be the place.
After searching nearby containers for a keycard, Crane turns on the transformer inside the substation. With only one thing left to do, he begins to climb the antenna. The flashing red lights, the rainstorm, the building musical score with the higher Crane gets all make this scene so much more cinematic.
Of course, it waits till I'm all the way up here to stop raining. Anyone who can hear me, please listen. My name is Kyle Crane, and I'm sending this message from inside the Harran quarantine. Colonel Tanner and the Ministry of Defense have lied to you. There are still survivors inside the walls. They plan to firebomb Harran, but if those bombs drop, you will know Tanner and the Ministry are cold-blooded murderers.
Holy shit! There's someone alive in the quarantine zone? Hey, do you copy? Do you copy? It's Squadron! I knew it!
That was too close.
In a funny turn of events, a familiar voice also contacts Crane.
Crane, is that you? Do you copy?
How the hell do you want?
Bring Dr. Zara's research with you, and we'll send a nice, safe helicopter to extract you.
You realize I know what was in the file. I knew you were going to exploit the virus.
Crane!
Oh my god. You need the cure now for spin, don't you? That's the only way you could get out of this. Try to convince everyone you were working toward a cure the whole time.
Don't be ridiculous. Bring us the research and everything will be fine.
You want the research? Just fucking wait for my signal.
With the imminent threat of total firebomb annihilation staved off for the time being, Crane turns his attention to Dr. Camden, heading to the clinic that Camden is held up in. Crane is guided through the building by Camden, who is surveilling on the security cameras. After battling through all of the infected held up in the building, Crane finally makes his way to Dr. Camden.
Glad to be finally shaking hands with you. Now, let's have those tissue samples, shall we?
Crane hands him the tissue samples, which Camden immediately starts analysing. Crane also shows him a picture of Amir, to which Camden responds.
That's the GRE operative I was telling you about. What's his name?
Amir.
Yes, Amir Qureshi.
Revealing that Amir was actually also sent into Harran by the GRE, possibly for the same reason as Crane. When Crane says he has to go confront the GRE, Camden says,
GRE? Crane, you watch yourself around them. Their public face is a lie of epic proportions. Those people are all heartless, lying bastards.
Which Crane agrees with, showing that by now the veil of humanitarian effort has been shattered completely. Crane heads to the top of the observatory tower and contacts the GRE.
This is Crane, do you copy?
Kyle Crane, you can hear me, can you not?
Rais, where are you?
Exactly where I should be, atop my own tower.
I'll kill you for what you did to Jade. For everything, I'll fucking kill you!
I hope that would be your attitude. You see, we are at war, you and I. Come, Crane. Come and challenge me. What is it you Americans are so fond of saying? I dare you. I have made a deal with our GRE brothers, using your very own communicator, no less. Very shortly, a helicopter will come and take me away. Imagine the damage I shall be able to do outside the confines of these walls. Come and find me, Crane. Let us finish what we began.
So after being challenged, Crane sets off for the slums for the final showdown with Rais. He makes his way to the top of Rais's tower while being taunted through speakers.
I knew you could not resist, Crane.
Oh, would you just shut up? You're the last thing I want to hear.
Remember Kareem, Rais's quartermaster that had Crane running errands earlier in the story? Crane finds him bleeding out halfway up the top of the tower.
Crane, Rais said you would come.
You've been shot. What the fuck is going on?
This is what we get for trying to make a living.
In his final moments, he gives Crane the heads up to avoid the mines they had planted for him.
Go through the second block.
Crane continues heading upwards. Eventually reaching the top, where Rais is awaiting his helicopter extract from the GRE.
So, face to face again. I guess that means I don't need this anymore.
With or without it, Suleiman, you're dead.
You are right about one thing, Crane. Suleiman, he's dead. He died with his brother in this city. You don't even belong here, Crane. You don't know what suffering is. I will teach you, Crane. You will suffer alongside me.
After a few missed swings and a handful of returned punches, Crane turns Rise's blade on him, piercing his stomach.
Just as you killed Tahir. Do it!
Fuck you, asshole. You want me to make my own rules? Rule number 1. You're gonna spend the rest of your goddamn life in fucking agony.
Prove you are a man.
God.
Take your vengeance.
Will you just shut the fuck up?
But in a rare occurrence, Crane is caught off guard.
Hand me the disc, so that there is at least a chance that Harran might live.
All right. Here. Let's ask for a decision, asshole!
With Rais finally taken care of, Crane descends to safety as the GRE helicopter circles the building.
What do you want?
Rais already told us he had that dead scientist data. All we're interested in is the cure. We're offering you a chance here.
I can think of a lot of reasons to tell you to go fuck yourself, but why don't we just pretend for a minute that you don't think I'm stupid?
Crane, why do you even give a fuck what happens to these people? You don't belong here. This is just a job for you.
No, not anymore, it's not. I'll be in touch when I've decided what to do next.
Crane? Hello, Crane, can you hear me? It's Camden.
Yeah, Doc, I hear you. What's going on?
The analysis just finished on the tissue samples. The results are... well, I don't think the word phenomenal is too strong. Crane, if you can recover Zara's data, I'm certain a cure is within reach.
All right. Hey, we'll talk about it next time I see you.
With the safety of Harran guaranteed for the meantime, and Camden suggesting a cure is within reach, the scene fades to black as the main story concludes. Kyle Crane's journey across the story is really fun to watch and play through, especially since you gradually see his personality showing a lot more, as he goes from a reserved GRE agent on a strict mission to a compassionate hero who risks himself to save Harran and the world. With Rais dead and a cure on the horizon, it seemed like that would be the end of Crane's story.
He said he talked about magic and... what? Domesticated zombies?
Talked about a group of people who don't get infected, even if they're bitten. He was holding this map when we brought him in.
Whoa. This looks like...
a way out of Harran. Crane, we're running out of antizin. We have to explore every possibility. We can't wait any longer.
Unfortunately, a cure is taking longer than expected. Crane needs to buy more time for Camden to work on it, and with the mysterious man's map showing a way outside of Harran and antizin being at an all-time low, he has no other option but to investigate. After a journey through a previously unknown section of the sewers, Crane emerges in the mountain of the Harran countryside and contacts Lena.
Lena, do you copy?
Crane, damn it, you're breaking up.
Yeah, listen, your one-eyed delirious patient, he was telling the truth. There is a way out. Maybe what he said about people who don't turn is true.
He died this morning, Kyle. The fever got him. You're on your own, I'm afraid.
With his radio connection to the tower extremely limited, Crane continues on, coming across an occupied farm.
What do you want?
I need to talk to someone in charge. I'm from Harran.
Ask for Jasir, but understand this. If you steal anything, you lose your hands.
After a warm welcome from a local, Crane searches for Jasir, who he finds in the barn arguing with his daughter.
Listen, I'm from Harran, and I've come because I've heard that there are people here who are immune to the virus.
And who told you this?
A dead man, I'm sorry to say.
I'll tell you no more than he.
Fucking hell, why won't anybody help me? The virus is all over the city. People are dying.
And yet, you still live. Go back to Harran.
No one wants you here.
With no help from Jazeer, Crane steps outside to radio Lena.
Lena, this is Crane. Do you copy? Damn it, what a fucking wasteland.
Hey, yeah, you. Come here. Don't worry. I ain't like the rest of these loonies. Yeah, I'm talking about you nut jobs. My name's Khan, by the way.
Kyle Crane.
Hey, you're from Harran, right? Bet you ran into my optically challenged buddy.
Yeah, he didn't make it.
That's a damn shame. But, can't say I'm surprised.
Kurt said the people out here are immune to the virus. You know anything about that?
I don't remember any of the locals actually turning. Fucking wackos. They're in a damn cult. Led by some woman they call the Mother. They scribble symbols everywhere. Do these fucking rituals. I think they even pray to her. Listen, I'm short a man now. And since I'm an entrepreneur, let's do business. Partner up. You and me. But we'll need to get some wheels first.
Where am I supposed to find that?
I'd look around the nearest farm if I were you. And hey, be discreet about it, all right?
Finally, with some sort of help, Crane heads to the nearby farm, a bandit outpost, and fights his way through to obtain the car. Upon returning to the farm, Crane finds Khan gone, but instead Jazeer's daughter, Ezgi, is sitting in his trailer.
I guess they finally asked him to leave.
What, at gunpoint?
Show everyone else you're here to give, not just to take. And I'm Ezgi, by the way.
Kyle Crane, Ezgi. Can you give me some hints at least? What do you guys need?
The groundwaters got polluted a while back. Imagine what would happen if you got our water running again. But it's in bandit territory. Several men who volunteered to go there, well, they never came back.
So Crane makes his way to the pumping station to fix the water issue. When he gets there, he comes across another group of bandits.
1 gallon for 10 pounds of food. We accept gold as well.
10 pounds of food for water? What, are you gonna start charging for air too?
All right, boys.
After taking out the last bandit, he finds a man named Ali tied up as a hostage. Ali attempts to route the water back to the farm, but is unable to, and Crane must race along the pipeline to the main valve. He makes it just in time, opening that main valve and saving all of their asses.
I think you just saved all our asses.
When Crane returns to the farm, Jazeer has a completely different attitude towards him.
Maybe I was wrong about you, stranger.
We're running out of antizin. I'm looking for anything that could save my friends. If you have anything.
Yes, stranger, we do. We have our faith and our prayers to the Mother.
Faith? Okay, I mean no disrespect, but you're telling me that prayers keep you from turning? Is there any way I could maybe speak with this Mother?
She is sacred. She speaks only with those known as the Faceless. Maybe you could get them to notice you. If you do enough good for our community. I take care of this farm, and my friend Bilal keeps the gas station near town safe. Look around. You'll find more work than any one man could handle.
From here on out, Crane completes many tasks and favors to earn the acceptance of the Faceless so he may get closer to the Mother. But first, Crane heads to meet with Bilal, who runs the gas station safe zone.
So, what can I do for you, Kyle?
Well, I heard the locals might need a hand with a few things.
Hey, helping the infected? You don't have to explain that to me. I get it. My bro got bitten about 2 months ago.
Wait, 2 months? And he hasn't turned?
I couldn't believe it either, but hey, there he is. Jazeer ain't lying. We could use plenty of help.
After performing a number of duties, Crane starts to get through to them.
Perhaps we owe you an apology, Kyle. You help us, and yet we still do not entirely trust your intentions.
I've got nothing to hide. Okay, my intentions are pure. I'm here to help.
They invite him to the Eye of the Sun, and Crane makes his way up.
Khan? What the hell did they do to you?
I had been shown the error of my ways. They had opened my eyes to the truth, to the light.
Holy shit. Talk about drinking the Kool-Aid.
Children of the sun, accept the Mother's gift and stay true to her path.
What is this? Shit! What's happening to me?
Accept me.
Oh, this can't be happening. Can't be.
Your destiny and mine are intertwined. Believe in me, Kyle, as I believe in you.
Who are you?
After a strange encounter with the Faceless and the Mother where biters do not attack civilians, Crane is contacted by a Faceless acolyte who tells him to continue helping them. After this, Crane tries to contact Lena, who can briefly hear him just before losing connection.
I don't know how long it'll last, but I'm immune. I saw her, the Mother. She spoke to me. I was in like a trance, and the zombies, they didn't attack me. Lena? Hello?
He returns to the farm where Jazir hands him a military keycard and properly welcomes him to the community. But Crane must still prove himself. When investigating a poisoned water supply, Crane slaughters the bandits who attack him, but pauses when he notices a familiar uniform.
All right, Chief. You got it.
But I've seen this uniform before. You're what's left of Rais' gang, huh?
We're... I don't know. Exactly. They didn't tell me. I just joined.
Quit lying, asshole. What are you fuckers doing out here?
All I know is the boss had a plan. Poison the water supply, loot everybody.
Let's find out what Jazir has to say about that.
I'm not gonna die!
Later on, Crane investigates the same blue mist from earlier in the middle of a field, which appears to have been spilled from a military jeep. Again, this mist makes Crane seem invisible to all of the infected that are present, even including the massive demolisher. The Faceless contact him and ask to meet at Jazir's farm. When Crane arrives, the Acolyte explains that the smoke is not a cure, just a temporary solution, and that they are running out. The Acolyte sends Crane to a nearby cave where 3 other Faceless went missing while searching for more elixir. On the way to the cave, Crane radios Lena back at the tower to tell her about the news.
Lena, listen good while this damn thing works. I know what's going on. They have something 100 times better than Antizin. And the good news, they'll share it with me. The bad news, I need to find it. Now, I know the clock's ticking, but I can't let go of this yet. It's the best chance for all of us.
I understand, Kyle, but please hurry. We've run out of Antizin.
Inside the cave, Crane finds an abandoned military convoy, 2 dead Faceless acolytes, as well as...
Holy fuck, Rais' men?
As the cave reaches a dead end, Crane radios to the Faceless to report what he has seen, telling them to keep an eye out for people wearing a symbol with 3 stripes. Later on, the Faceless radio Crane again, telling him that they have seen Rais' men and narrowed their location to the granary.
If these bandits took anything from the cave, if they keep our lost brother Orkin somewhere, it's probably right there.
So Crane makes his way there in hopes of finding the 3rd missing acolyte, but also the stolen elixir from the cave. Upon arrival, Rais' men immediately open fire on Crane, who is able to shoot his way through the entire granary, finding the 3rd acolyte tied up and tortured.
I'll get you out of here.
Lighthouse. Lighthouse.
Orkin, stay with me. Damn it.
With the dying breath of the acolyte telling Crane to go to the lighthouse, that is immediately where he heads. Lena radios him on the way, telling him the situation at the tower is getting worse and worse.
Kyle, please, if you can hear me. We're going to lose another floor.
Lena! God damn it. Fuck, I'm so close.
Crane arrives at the lighthouse, but he never could have guessed who would be up there waiting.
Shit, it's you. Damn, I could have killed you.
Khan?
Yeah, it's me. So turn me loose. Hey, what the fuck?
It was you. You're working with Rais' bandits? Where is it, you son of a bitch? Where the hell is the cure?
What? You're crazy.
Don't fuck with me, Khan. Where is it?
Look, I just live here, all right? I don't know shit about working with bandits.
Boss, you there? Hello, can you hear me?
Who's speaking?
Chief, there you are. Okay, listen. Harran and his group are going after the Mother. Coming?
No need, pal. Just keep your eye on the balcony.
Wait! Wait, listen, I know I went way overboard, but they forced me, they made me do it!
It's Crane! Crane's there!
Hawkins group! Where are they heading? Tell me!
To the dam! The priest said the entrance was in the dam! Please!
I'm fucking done with you. Shit!
After grabbing the vials, Crane quickly races to the dam before the bandits get there and try to kill the Mother.
Holy shit. Holy fucking shit.
When he gets to the dam, he finds the corpses of Rais' men along with the remaining Faceless. As he walks through the corridors, the mother speaks to him telepathically. She tells Crane her story, how she came to Harran as the Colonel's wife and spiritual leader of the Children of the Sun, eventually ending up as their last hope. As Crane gets closer, she removes her mask and reveals that she's a sentient Volatile, able to retain consciousness in the light of day, but losing it in the dark of night. She tells Crane that the blue serum isn't a cure, but actually is changing him very slowly into what she has become.
Just need that medicine to save my friends.
Look at my face. There is no medicine. You want mankind to become what I am? Listen to my voice.
This explains why the infected don't harm someone who's breathing it. The mother explains to Crane that drinking the liquid form of the mist causes the mutation to happen much faster.
But we don't have to drink it with just the mist.
It doesn't matter. Just listen. You've been breathing the mist. It will take longer, but you're already changing into a monster such as myself. Army built a failsafe into their experiment. This entire region can be purified. The question is, are you ready to sacrifice thousands of lives, Kyle? Yours among them?
From here, she offers Crane a choice. Help the mother bring about the coming of the God of the Sun and end the Harran virus by detonating a nuclear warhead inside the dam, or refuse the mother and try to take the remaining vials, calling her bluff and believing it is a cure. Sacrificing a few thousand lives means saving billions from the Harran virus by completely obliterating the quarantine zone. But that also means the death of all of Crane's friends who have fought so hard to make it this far, not to mention all the trouble Crane went through himself trying to save Harran from being carpet bombed only to potentially bomb it all himself. Is she telling the truth? Is this blue elixir really not a cure after all? In the climax of Kyle Crane's story, after everything he has been through, he rejects the mother.
Are you crazy? I won't play your God of the Sun. I want no part in this bullshit. Just let me take the vials and go.
Maybe you'll understand when you see it with my eyes. I'll show you who you really are.
No, God damn it! You fucking monster!
But my love for humanity fills me. A love which you defy, Kyle Crane. I will make you pay for all those.
After being forced to drink the elixir, the mother throws Crane off the walkway. Crane begins hallucinating and seeing many versions of the mother running at him. Midway through fighting these hallucinations, something about Crane begins to change. He starts to abandon his weapons, instead using his hands as claws to attack. After defeating the hallucinations, the real mother appears and clashes with Crane. Their fight is very close, both ideologies battling it out, but just as Crane is about to fall, he defeats the mother.
First, I'll kill you, bitch. And save my friends, and you can rot in hell.
After knocking her head clean right off of her body, Crane grabs the last few vials of elixir, and there's not much else to say except just to let Crane's ending play out.
What's happening? What's happening to me?
You'll see for yourself.
I killed you. I fucking killed you.
This is a poison.
It's not a poison. It's a cure. Lena, I'm coming back with the medicine. We'll be able to help everyone. Tell Camden that he has all the time. He has all the time in the world now. No, tell him we have a new lead. We have a better one.
Just in case you're curious about what would happen if you chose the non-canon ending of siding with the mother, Crane follows her into the back room of the dam where there's a fail-safe nuclear warhead that the military left there when they began experimenting with the virus. He activates the warhead and stares into the mother's eyes right as it detonates and the screen fades to white.
3, 2, 1.
That's literally it. After all of his efforts to save Harran, saving the place from being bombed, preventing a warlord from taking over, and giving hope to the people of Harran, he one-ups them and nukes the whole place instead. You can probably see why this didn't end up being the canon ending, but it is a cool option to see what would have happened, and if you don't really want to fight the mother.
Quick shout out to Czar for voicing the following section. I'll leave his channel link down below. He made a great video on Dying Light's Forgotten spin-off, which I really recommend checking out. But as for the canon Kyle Crane story, at the end of the following, Crane was captured and experimented on by the GRE for many, many years, but has broken free and is now seeking revenge on his former captors. If you made it all the way to the end, thank you so much. Are you excited for Dying Light the Beast? Where do you think Kyle Crane's story will go next? If there's anything that we missed, or if you'd just like to share your thoughts, feel free to leave a comment below and let us know.